Hello and welcome to Coffee Chats. My name is Sarah and this is a book talk on Orange is the New Black by Piper Kerman. So the reason I decided to read this book is that Piper Kerman actually came to our college campus a couple of weeks ago to talk to us about it. Unfortunately, Morgan was at work that day, so she wasn't able to go, which is why she's not in this video, but she'll be back next week, so try not to miss her too much. This memoir is about the year that Piper spent in a women's correctional facility 10 years after she smuggled drug money. She talks about all of the women she met there and what she went through in her year at the prison, and how it wasn't quite so bad as she thought it was going to be because the women there were so supportive. I gave this memoir a 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads because I really enjoyed getting to see a more accurate depiction of what prison life is like and the kind of people you meet there. The reason I didn't give this the full 5 out of 5 stars was that I thought that the writing style wasn't the best. There are times where things were a bit boring or she changed topics very quickly, but I still think it is definitely worth the read. Most of Piper's presentation at our school was honestly a bit of a recap of this book, since she was telling us about her life and all of the important things in her life are mentioned in this book. But I did really enjoy getting to hear about some of the work she's been doing now that she's out of prison. She also talked about the realities and some of the statistics that are involved with the US prison system, since we are the country with the highest incarceration rate. I'm sure that some of you guys have watched the Netflix series Orange is the New Black. She talked about that a little bit as well. If you've read this memoir, you can tell that the show and the book are two very different things. A lot of the characters carry over, but the main difference is that the show is a lot more humorous than the book is. If you enjoyed the TV show, I definitely recommend this book because even though the TV show is inspired by this, there's a lot of differences, so you'll get a very different experience from both. One thing that I thought was really cool about Piper's presentation was she was telling us how that morning she'd been to a women's county jail in the area around our school before coming on campus to have a tour and then talk to us. So that morning she'd actually spoken to some of the prisoners in the area, which I just thought was an amazing thing to do because of course she wasn't getting any money or benefits from doing that. She just wanted to talk to these people. She was talking to the women at this facility. They were telling her that they would really love to have some more books donated to them. And in this book, Piper talks about how important it was to her that she had books during her stay because it was a way for her to escape from her reality. And that's something that really stuck out to me because books are such an important part of my life and I can't imagine being stuck somewhere where I didn't have access to them. So I'm going to include a link in the description to Piper's website where you can look into some places where you can donate money or used books to prisoners. If that's something you're interested in, I think that would be really awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like always, there are links in the description if you'd like to find Morgan and I some other places on the internet. Bye! 10 years after she's a muggle, it's true.